what's up? I'm Allie and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a recommendations video. I feel like it's been a while since I've done like a genre specific recommendations video, and I had done episode 1 of the mystery thriller recommendations over a year ago. So I feel like it's time for me to do another one. A majority of the reading that I do are mystery thrillers. Those are most of the audiobooks that I listen to. So all of these I did probably listen to in audiobook format. First I'm going to talk about When We Were Worthy. I feel like this is a little underhyped. It is more of a slower mystery, but I love these like small town kind of mysteries where you're learning everyone's dirty secrets. I love those. It starts off 3 cheerleaders have been killed in a car accident, and there is a boy who is the only one who survived, and it is believed that he is at fault for this. So this follows different people in the community. It follows one of the cheerleaders' mothers. It follows like a friend of the cheerleaders who weirdly enough didn't go with them that night. It follows the mother of the boy, and it follows, I think there's like a teacher as well of these students. So you are following characters that I feel like you wouldn't necessarily think that you would be following for these. Normally you're following like the person who is considered at fault, but you get these outside things and you're learning the secrets of the town and the secrets of the families and all the other things that went into this, and all these dark things come out. Basically they're worried that the truth will come out because each of these people have a secret to hide in this situation. And I just loved learning about all the dirty secrets, all their nasty laundry, all airing out, all these things happening. I just liked finding out about these things. I love the drama. It's like watching a reality show, but like better. So I really enjoyed this one, and I thought it was really engrossing for even being like a slower paced mystery, and you have to know like what their secrets are. So that one I highly recommend. Then the next one is one that is kind of similar in that aspect, in that it is about like these small towns and these rumors coming out, and that is the Blackbird season. So there's this kind of weird girl who has gone missing. No one has seen her, and you see things from here and there from her point of view, but then you also see things from her teacher's point of view, who may or may not be suspected of having an affair with her, and then you also see from her friend's point of view, who is, they're kind of an unlikely pairing, and you wonder why. So she goes missing, and it's about how this town kind of comes together to try to find her, and all these secrets are revealed as well. So again, finding out these small town dirty secrets. Again, another kind of like slower paced one, but really good. I loved trying to figure out what had happened, where she had went, who was involved with who was telling lies, because there are times when you're like, you know, they're definitely lying, and then the next moment you're like, well, I don't know, maybe they're telling the truth. And I love those kind of stories when you just can't quite pinpoint what's real and what's not. Again, another one of those like weird small town things. Those are things that I'm just a sucker for. Now for things that are a little more on the thriller side, darker, there's usually murder involved in some form. And for that, the first one I have is The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein. I don't think a lot of people would categorize this as mystery thriller, but that's definitely what it is. It's just periodical to the time of Frankenstein. This actually follows Frankenstein's best friend, Elizabeth. So she has come to the family in order to be, they basically get her to be Victor's friend, because Victor is a little strange. So she is in charge of basically keeping him company. She comes to learn a lot about him, and she also relies heavily on this family. She knows that she has no blood to this family. They don't really owe her anything, and she's always worried because Victor is now spending more and more time away. She's worried that something will happen and she will be sent away. They're trying to figure out this weird connection between Elizabeth and Victor, and she is gone looking for Victor. He hasn't been writing her. He's kind of gone missing, and she wants to know what's going on. She also wants to secure her place in the family. So she goes to hunt him down, and of course she finds that Victor has been experimenting with some dark things. So she's the only one that knows the true side of Victor, and she's trying to hide it from everyone else. And it is her kind of trying to hunt him down, find out what he has done, and then of course there are the events that happen in Frankenstein, but they're from her point of view and how the blame kind of gets turned to her and the things that she does to protect Victor. So this is really fantastic. I loved having this different point of view. I love that we had a female's point of view in the perspective. It was just so interesting. I love Elizabeth. She's so strong and she's trying to fight for what she needs in order to survive, basically. Doesn't always make her likable, but she's doing what she has to do. So I love that about her. Next we have Turn of the Key. This is a newer one. It's only been out for like a week now, I think, at this point, but this is a Turn of the Screw retelling. Now, I love Turn of the Screw. If you don't know, it's about this nanny comes in and there's like these weird kind of supernatural things happening, and then one of the children that is under her care dies. And that is basically a retelling now, except for this takes place in like a smart house. This woman takes this position. It's too good to be true, and you already know that something's up because she's already in jail. She's writing from jail to get out. And she is kind of like, you know why I was there, and it wasn't to take the nanny position. Really, I wasn't there for the money. I was there for another reason, and you don't know that reason till the end, but you're left guessing the whole time, and all these weird things are happening, and she is not believing that it's ghosts whatsoever, but she doesn't know what else to chalk it up to. Like, she feels like she's going crazy. These girls are just like tormenting the heck out of her, so it's interesting. There's a lot of history in this house. Even though they've updated it to be a smart house, there's a lot of dark history in the house. So it's very interesting. It is probably one of my favorite kind of mystery thrillers. I listened to the audiobook. I was creeped out by the audiobook. I think that's the first time I've been like scared by a mystery thriller. It was so good. I would highly recommend giving it a try. And then the last one I have is Never Have I Ever. This is one recently, I would say this one is the most action-packed out of all of these. There was a plot twist within like the first 3 chapters, then there was another plot twist, and there was another plot twist, and it was just plot twist on plot twist on plot twist. This starts with a small town neighborhood. It's this group of women that get together. They have a book club, and then this newbie shows up, and she's like hot and knows all these trends and stuff. She comes in and rattles things up, and she's like, let's play Never Have I Ever, and gets them all drunk and tries to get their secrets out of them. Well, you can tell that she's there for our main character immediately. Like, they are going to have a showdown. Well, things get crazy from there. Basically, our main character has all these dark secrets that she is trying to hide. She hasn't told her family, she hasn't told her friends, and you're trying to figure out what exactly happened. Well, you know, she tells you pretty straight off the bat what happened, but you're trying to find out because she says there was worse things that she's done than that. So you're trying to find that out. You're trying to figure out how this all ties in. You're trying to figure out what's up with this woman, what she wants to do with her. Like, there's blackmail, and it's crazy. There's like almost deaths. Like, it's insane. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time I was listening to this. It was so dang good. It is a little more on the unrealistic side, but for the action and the adventure and just keeping you on the edge and not really sure what's gonna go down, it is so good. Now, I will say, I do want to give a trigger warning. Obviously, there's normally like violence and stuff in these. I do want to give a trigger warning specifically for Never Have I Ever. There is a lot of fat phobia going on in that, so if that is triggering to you, know that it's there. Just a heads up. For the rest of the story is fantastic. I do want to mention real quickly, because I feel like sometimes when you think mystery thrillers, you think about people concealing their identities, and hence I got a wig on. I'm loving this wig. You guys always ask about my wigs. So this wig is from EverydayWigs, and it is one of the most beautiful wigs I feel like I've ever been sent. It looks so natural. I love like the natural curl in it. It's much different than like those like real tight curls. This is much more like a wave that I prefer. It looks so realistic. It's not super shiny right off the bat, so I feel like I don't really need to like take the shine out. It fits wonderfully. It's comfortable. Like, it is one of my faves. I did notice is there is some shedding, but it is a really great volume, I guess, because most of the time they come with like way too much hair, so it looks unnatural. It gets like kind of heavy on the head. I feel like this one just is like the perfect amount. It's more than my hair, but less than like a full head of hair. So it's really comfortable. I think it looks really good. So yeah, I'm gonna leave a link down below. I think I have a coupon code for them, but I'm really impressed so far. So, you know, I'll probably be wearing this wig a lot in videos just because I'm really, really loving it. It's just like the perfect length. It's not too long. It's amazing. So those are some mystery thriller recommendations that I have for you guys. Let me know if you've read any good mystery thrillers lately. I'm always looking for new ones. My list is forever long of things that I want to listen to. So I hope you guys have liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe to see future videos from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!